And the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. That's a quote by Anais Nin, a famous author of several novels. She didn't have it easy going with everything handed to her, being a woman from Paris in the early 1900s, abandoned by her father. She said, "I can't live in any of the worlds offered to me. The world of my parents, the world of war, and the world of politics. I had to create a world of my own and recreate myself." And that she did. She was a highly intellectual, inspiring, and a very accomplished woman. She left a legacy. And her quote again, "And the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom." And that just resonates with me. I would say that in a spiritual sense, that day came to me years ago. The day came where to remain spiritually dead and to keep myself drunk or high became more painful than what it took for me to just get sober. But there was no risks involved in taking those painful actions to get sober. However, when it comes to developing myself in other areas, I feel there's some risks involved. Can you relate? Do you agree? But then I think about the painful day to come because I didn't take the risk to blossom, to not develop me, to not reach for my goals, to not live up to my potential. I have a picture of what that would look like, what I would lose or what I won't gain, and it's not pretty, and it would be extremely painful. I'm going to venture to say that for each of us, that day could come. The day when the risk to remain tight in a bud will be more painful than the risk it would take to just blossom. Now, I can't help but to think how much more difficult it would be to blossom if we really wait till it's too painful not to. Now, I'm going to be bold enough to say that the day will come when it will be too late to blossom. So let's wake up to this, that the greatest risk of all is to do nothing and not do what it takes to blossom right now.